Hi guys, welcome to my channel Confessions of a Gaming Mum. So this video is kind of my attempt to see if I can actually carry out vlogging of my everyday life and life as a gaming mum and just life in general during lockdown and stuff. I've kind of not done a lot of vlogging recently, so I've kind of got out of the habit of doing it, and also like the competence in terms of talking in front of the camera. I can do it when I'm gaming, that's fine, but yeah, talking when there's other people around and things like that, it's something I need to get back into doing. So hopefully if I keep this up, it means I can get that confidence back. Yeah, it's having a toddler at home, it's a bit full on, so yeah, it will be interesting to see if I can actually keep it up. I'm hoping to do like twice a week, so I'll like do a video like every Sunday and Wednesday or something, and so it will be like a couple of days within each vlog. But yeah, I just want to sort of test the water and just see how I get on. So so yes, today is Sunday, first day of doing it. What else? Yeah, today is quite a busy day. So I've been for my run this morning. I go running 3 times a week. It was a hard run today, really hard because it's really hot at the moment. We've got like this heat wave at the moment in the UK, or in England anyway. Yesterday and Friday were ridiculously hot. Today not so much, although it's still the beginning of the day, so let's just see. But yeah, I think the heat got to me a little bit, so I felt very sick when I came home, like really sick. So my stomach is just only really stopped doing somersaults now. I've had a shower and got dressed and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I've also got my stream that I do every Sunday, or try to do every Sunday. I can do that for 2 hours because that's all I can manage at the moment. I hope to do more eventually, but again it depends because I have my son and my husband works full time. I'm really restricted on time, and because I don't work and I don't earn money from my YouTube channel or my Twitch as of yet, it means we can't really afford to put him into sort of nursery or anything, and I can't get funding for it just yet. So maybe one day when we can actually get some funding, but at the moment, yeah, I can only manage 2 hours a week. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, so I've got that today. I've also got a podcast that I've been invited to do, so I've got that tonight. I've also got my parents coming around today to see us. My parents literally just sold the childhood home that I basically grew up in. It's the only home I knew before moving out, like growing up and moving out. So yeah, that was very surreal this week. They're moving to Crete in a month or so. So yeah, we're trying to make the most of seeing them before they go. And I think that's it. It just seems like life is just really really full on at the moment. Like the last few days has just been like non-stop. Like I've also been like interviewed for a new, like a gaming article. I don't really want to talk about now until it's actually out, and I'll share on my socials and stuff. But yeah, and I've still got to find pictures for that because they wanted me to send some pictures in, so I've got to find pictures for that. And yeah, the house is just a general tip at the moment, like I said, because my parents have moved out of the family home. They've dumped everything on us. Rather than taking everything with them over to Greece, they've kind of just either thrown things away or given them to me and my sister. And yeah, it's just absolutely everywhere. Like that's my wedding dress hanging up behind me because I've been a bit it's not been on the top of my to-do list, to be honest, in the last 5 years that I've been married. I need to get it dry cleaned and then folded up. I've got a box to put it in because I got married abroad, got married in Italy. I had a box that I took it over in, so the plan was to get it dry cleaned and keep it in that box, because obviously it doesn't take up too much room. But yeah, it's just 5 years later and it's still not done. So I just get really apprehensive about finding a decent dry cleaners, because you always hear so many horror stories of dry cleaners just like ruining dresses and stuff. But yeah, that's one thing that's on my list, and yeah, just getting rid of all this crap that you can't see because it's off camera at the moment. But But yeah, I just need to get rid of all this stuff because we can barely move in this house from all the crap that my parents have given us. It's good crap, it's sentimental crap, most of it. So that's why it's going to be really hard to like either throw it away or put it up in the loft or whatever. And obviously because it was me and my sister, we didn't have any brothers or anything, so it's all more girly stuff. Like I collected models of fairies when I was younger, so I don't necessarily think my son's going to want to keep them, so it's like things like that I have to try and think of what I want to do with them. I want to give them to a charity shop and stuff. Yeah, there's just so much to sort out. But I don't know if I'll get on with it this week, but over time maybe I'll get some of it done, and obviously you guys will hopefully see that if I can keep up with the vlogs. So yeah, let's just see how it goes, shall we? So it's 2:39 on Sunday still. I'm just getting ready for my live stream. Yes, my live stream from 3 PM, 5 PM British Standard Time every Sunday, just for 2 hours. Like I said earlier, it's like the only time I really get to stream, because yeah, my husband works full-time and I'm like more full-time looking after our son, so I can't really get the chance to do it. I'd love to do it more because I really do enjoy it and I love talking to people in the chat, but I just don't have the time. So yeah, I'd love to be able to concentrate on it, but yeah, it's not something I can really expand on just yet. It's been nice today though, because it's the first Sunday in a very long while when I've actually just been able to chill out with my family, like have some lunch and stuff before actually going into my stream. Because where I've been trying to sort of bash out getting like Last of Us 2 done, but now I've finished doing that, or I've finished my recording of it, so now I'm just having to edit the videos to go up each week. So I've done the videos for the week, for next week, so they're up all done and everything. Good morning. Well, yesterday was a productive day in terms of vlogging, wasn't it? Yeah, I managed to do my live stream okay. My live stream went okay. What else? My parents come around, got to see them, they were doing okay. Because Bubs missed out on his afternoon nap, he was really playing up though, so it went fun. But yeah, my parents left at about 8 o'clock, so we were able to get Bubs ready for bed. Because I had to do the podcast, I wanted to get everything set up in terms of making sure the mic and the camera was working, so we didn't really have time to do his bath. He normally has a bath on a Sunday night, so yes, we're gonna have to do that tonight instead. But yeah, I think the podcast went really well. We'll see when it goes live. Yeah, see what it's like. Hopefully I didn't rant too much about Tomb Raider. That's what tends to happen when people mention Tomb Raider to me, so we'll see. Hopefully it's okay. It did finish quite late though. I think we signed off, said goodbye at like 11:30, and because my husband refused to leave my son because he was worried that he was going to wake up and disturb the podcast, so we sat with him for the entire length of the podcast. I was like, well, you deserve a cup of tea. So before we go to bed, so we went downstairs and had a cup of tea, so we didn't end up going to bed till midnight last night. So I feel very tired, although I'm sure my husband feels even more tired because Bob's woke up at like 4:30 and then refused to go back down to sleep unless my husband was holding him. So I got woken up at 7 because Bob's decided, yeah, that's it, I'm done, I'm done with sleep. my husband managed to lie in bed for about 5 minutes before he decided that he wanted to just get up in general. So yeah, fun times. It's nice to get the podcast out of the way though, because I was kind of worried about it in the back of my mind. I know I shouldn't, but it's the sort of thing that I just worry about. Like I was saying yesterday, I don't really do a lot of, like, I'm trying to get back into being able to talk to a camera that doesn't, when it doesn't involve me gaming and like giving commentary. So so yeah, obviously I'm not doing very well at the moment because I'm really tired and just woken up. So yeah, hopefully I can get the practice in so then I can actually do some half decent vlogs about my life as a gaming mum, but we'll see. But yeah, today nothing is really planned. Looking at the weather, and I just heard it's meant to be like 21 degrees today, the hottest, and sunny. So what I've been trying to do, I started last week and it worked out quite well, even though it was really hot, is walking 10,000 steps a day. So I take Bubs out for a walk. One, it gets him out of the house. It gives my husband some peace because where he's working from home still. It gives me the exercise when I'm not running, because obviously I did my run yesterday. So yeah, today hopefully it means I can go on the walk. I do like a 6k walk. I used to run it, but I decided not to run it anymore. So I do 4k runs and a 6k walk. But yeah, 6k is around about 10,000 steps. So it means I don't feel so bad about when I'm a bit cheeky with what I eat. So the last few days have just been like non-stop takeaways and stuff. So yeah, I need to get back into the exercise stuff. But Monday is also my cleaning day. I do a lot of housework on a Monday. So we'll just see if I can get enough housework done today that I can justify being able to go out for a walk and not have to worry about any of the housework. I know I probably shouldn't anyway, but it's just still something it's always niggling at the back of my mind. But yeah, we'll see. I'll take you along as well if we go for a walk, because it is a nice scenic walk. So yeah. Bubs is finally asleep, so it's time for me to hang out the washing. So yeah, I thought I'd give a quick tour of our garden, because I think when I did the house tour I didn't actually include the garden, did I? I completely forgot. So so I can do a little tour and show you how everything's getting on, because everything's looking really lovely at the moment. Just see how many bees are on our lavender. Our lavender's gone absolutely mad. I cut it back in the spring and just look how many are here. It's like insane. I don't know if you can see them all. It's crazy. Got to help the bees. And I've got my wisteria, which has again gone mad. My dad just added these trellises onto the side of our garage to see if we can get it to grow to the side rather than out and up through the garage roof, because the garage roof is just falling apart anyway. But hopefully we can get it to grow. It did have some flowers on it, but they seem to have died off. And there's one up there. Don't know if you can see it. There's just bees everywhere. Hello, Mr. Bee. Yes, these are like all my herbs. Well, some of them are herbs anyway. So I've got parsley I'm growing there, although I don't know, I can never tell if that part's a weed or if that's actually the parsley as well. I'm not sure. If anyone can enlighten me, that would be great. I bought some jasmine because it's my favourite flower. I absolutely love jasmine, but as you can tell, I don't know if it's doing very well. I need to top these things up with some compost. I think that probably doesn't help. and it desperately needs the water as well. Last few days we just haven't had the time to get out of an evening and water them, so definitely need to change that. And you can see here I planted some basil seeds, and some of them are growing. There's some basil there. That's doing okay. Got one there, one over there. So there's a few that are coming through. So I've always wanted to grow basil, but every time I buy it, it always dies. So I'm hoping, but that's normally like when I grow it in a pot in the kitchen. So you never know, might be able to grow it in the wild, so to speak. And these are all my other herbs. So we've got this one, which is sage. That smells absolutely gorgeous. I don't tend to use it in a lot of cooking, but I just love the smell. Rosemary. This was like a tiny, tiny plant that my dad gave me when we first moved in and we first sorted out the garden. And just look how massive it's grown, and you can see on the back of the fence how big it's grown before, and it just sort of scratches off all the varnish. Although we do actually need to paint the fence because it's looking really depressing. In between here we've got some thyme. Thyme's grown really well, although it's been, like I said, it's been overshadowed by the rosemary, and this is oregano. And again, I really need to cut this back. But I'm going to learn how to, I need to look up how to dry out my herbs, so I can actually just, rather than going to the shops and constantly buying them, I can dry out my own herbs from my garden. So yeah, they're the ones that are doing really well. We've just acquired this, which I've been struggling for ages thinking what to put in this corner, but I think this goes really, really well there. So we've got that one over there, and then we've got this one as well, smaller one. This is actually a New Zealand fern, hence why my dad bought it, because he loves New Zealand almost as much as I do. Yeah, he's never been. So yeah, that's the other fern we've got, although it's kind of being drowned out by the monster of a lavender. But how many bees have we actually got? We've got butterflies as well in there. If you can see Mr. Butterfly. It's insane. There's at least 10 bees on lavender right now. It's so hot today. It's only meant to be 21 degrees Celsius, by the way. Don't do Fahrenheit. Oh, and last but not least, this is my olive tree. It's kind of grown a bit weird. But it's, how old is it? So it's 4 years old. The first plant I bought, along with the giant pot that we put it in, because I didn't know how big it was going to get. So, but again, that was tiny when we bought it, and look how big it is now. No olives on it. We got olives when we first bought it, only little baby olives, but because we don't eat olives, we didn't pick them. Now it just seems to be growing. But yeah, at least it's still alive, which is good. And these pots down here, I just need to get to a garden centre and buy some chives and some mint, because they're the ones I tend to use quite a lot of in my cooking, when I get them anyway. We've got some pots down there as well that I'm just still planning on what I can put in them. One day this garden will actually look nice. And obviously our table, where we do not sit and eat outside because my husband is allergic to the sun and he's northern. But yeah, that's our garden. It's small, but it does us good. When we lived in a flat, I just desperately needed some green. So as soon as we were able to get a garden, I mean, like when we first moved in here as well, it was all this sort of paving. It was just all along here was just paving. And yeah, I hated it. So I was like, as soon as we could afford it, I was like, right, we're getting grass, we're getting flowers, we're getting plants, we're getting everything. I just need to have some colour. And so yeah, it looks so different compared to when we moved here. Just this whole garden was just grey, and now it's got green in it, and I love it. Although, like I said, currently just filled with all Bub's toys that he doesn't play with. Oh well.
Or is it all on Facebook?
So just cut up a load of strawberries, because this is like Bub's favourite thing at the moment. I need to get him to eat fruit because he's so bloody fussy. He used to have bananas, but he's gone off them for some reason. But you know, that's toddlers for you. So this is his bowl that he'll be eating today, and then obviously this is just the rest that I'll divvy out during the week for him. So a few of the things that we have acquired from my parents moving as well is this plant. I think it's a money plant. Pretty sure that's what it is. Someone can confirm or deny for me, I don't know. But yeah, this has been in my family, or my mum was bought this, I think before I was born. So this is over like 35 years old, this plant, and she's entrusted it to me to not kill. So, so no pressure whatsoever. Apparently my sister got this for my mum when they went to Egypt. My sister didn't want it, so I was like, oh, it seems nice, so I'll take it rather than throwing it away. And then there's also this one, which is another money plant again, but it's in this kind of weird jar thing. I'm planning to put it in a little loo, but yeah, it's just because it's quite heavy, it's a bit difficult to lift over, like on top of the toilet sort of thing. So yeah, we'll just see about that. And this little thing over here, little I say, is a conch shell I actually got when I went to the Caribbean back when I was at uni. And my parents took it and kept it, even though when I moved out and I really wanted to take it, but they're scared it's going to get damaged on the way over to Crete, so so they said I can have it back. So bonus. Only took what, 14 years for me to get it back. So this is Bubs' lunch. Always has a slice of cheese on toast when we're home. Again, it's just, you try and give him a sandwich, he just pulls it apart and he doesn't eat the bread. He only really seems to like bread when it's toasted. And the least messiest thing I can give him is cheese. I give him jam, obviously full of sugar. And he has his strawberries anyway, so he gets the fruit that way. And obviously this is brown bread as well, so he gets his fibre from that. This is dairy cheese, it's not vegan cheese, by the way. We tried him with vegan cheese. He's okay with it, but yeah, I think he much prefers dairy cheese instead of vegan one. And vegan one can be really difficult to work with as well when it's toasted like this. So yeah. So that's my hubby's lunch as well. When he found out that I think crumpets are technically vegan, he was very happy because he loves his crumpets. Some dairy-free batter on there. And good to go. Also, I do find it funny that we get these bacon rasher crisps and they're actually vegan. If you can see that. So it tastes like bacon, but they're vegan. Lotus biscuits, naturally vegan as well. So simple but a very vegan lunch. And now for my lunch, obviously, have to do everyone else's first before I get to mine. Like peanut butter on toast, old staple. I'm so used to this now, I actually quite look forward to it. And it fills me up. I was quite surprised how much peanut butter can fill you up. I guess because nuts give you protein, so. So it means I just have this and a banana and I'm done for lunch. Don't need anything else. It's low in calorie as well, so it's great. Nearly done with that jar. I just got ready to head out for our walk. Hopefully you can get 10,000 steps in. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. I'm wearing my jeans because I thought it might be too cold for shorts. But why do I think I'm gonna regret it? And think I should have worn my shorts. But I'll make sure Bubs is in his jeans because obviously he's going to be in the pram most of the time, so. God, those horses! How many are there? There's loads, isn't there? Can you see all the baby ones as well? How you doing, Bubba? You okay? Really? So we went on our walk today. Oh, it was tough. You'd have the clouds come over and it would be nice and cool and like a nice breeze and everything, and then all of a sudden the sun will come out and it'd be ridiculously hot. But we're still lovely, worth it. So I got my 10,000 steps in. Right now I'm just cooking my husband's oat bars because I wasn't able to do them yesterday like I normally do. because I ran out of time because of the podcast thing I was doing, so I'm doing it now while he goes out for a little walk with Bubs. And then I've got all this washing up to do. Yay! But yeah, I'm gonna leave that for the night, I think. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Just been for my run. Hence why I look like shit. And sweating profusely. Oh. It was meant to be cloudy today. And it's sunny as ever, so I felt like the sun was burning half my face for most of the run. It was an okay run in terms of times and stuff. I'm still not able to get over like 6.5 minutes per kilometre, and it's really driving me mad. I want to be able to do like 5k in 20 or in 30 minutes. That's my ultimate goal, but yeah, it doesn't seem I'm going to be getting there for a while. I just thought I was going to talk and then I realised you probably can't hear me over the washing machine. Hopefully you can. Yes, so back from the walk. I had my shower, which is always so nice after a run when you're horrible and sweaty. I still need to do like my hair and makeup because I plan on going out later. But I've got loads of stuff to do first while Bub's naps because I can't do any housework while he's awake, apart from maybe dusting and hoovering. That's about it. Everything else I have to do while he's asleep, otherwise I just don't get it done if he just wants to be involved. So that's the nappy wash on then for Tuesday, because Tuesday's nappy wash day. Just going to wipe down the countertops as well, get that done. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I've done my exercises. I'm still having to do like conditioning exercises for my stomach muscles because I have diastasis recti, which means my stomach muscles are all screwed up and damaged from having a big pregnancy. So yes, I'm having to do TVA conditioning, which is where you just learn how to sort of pull your muscles in, like your stomach muscles, lower abdominal muscles in. And then I have to do, so I do that for like 5 minutes, and then I have to do another 5-minute workout, which is actual exercises. So that's laying on the ground, and while my TVAs are engaged, I like lift my legs or lift my pelvis up off the floor and stuff like that, and just like loads of different things to try and help engage the muscles as well as work in that part of the body without like straining it too much. Because if you do like the wrong sort of exercise, like if I was to do sit-ups or press-ups or whatever without knowing how to engage properly, I could actually cause even further damage to the muscles. What I really need to do is actually see a physiotherapist who specialises in women's health. I have had one recommended to me, but obviously because of lockdown I'm not sure if she's actually taking clients now, so I do need to go on there and actually see. I do know she's doing specialists like physio or Pilates classes, so but she does them outside. So, but until I've actually had a checkup with her and actually gone to physio properly, I won't be able to do those classes. So I have to take one step at a time. So yeah, hopefully she starts doing the classes soon, or the appointment soon, so I can actually finally get this sorted. Because yeah, it's a bit annoying really. Well, I heard Bubs wake up, but he hadn't. Yeah, so I'm hoping to go shopping today. I'm going to our local mall shopping centre place. I've been putting it off for long enough. I actually need to go and get some new sports bras, because the ones I wear when I'm running just give me no support whatsoever, and it's getting to a point, I think, if I'm going to get a faster pace, and at the moment, yeah, it's quite uncomfortable. And I think if I want to try and run faster, it's going to get more and more uncomfortable. So yeah, and I think it can cause damage to the muscles as well. So yeah, so I need to go to Marks and Spencer's because apparently they do really good sports bras. I did actually get a voucher for my birthday this year off my mum for shopping, for buying new clothes and stuff. And M&S is one of the shops I can spend it in, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna check to see. Hopefully, I can get those today. I'm also going to look for a book because Waterstones is also a shop I can use a voucher in, because I've been trying to get hold of the Alexander Hamilton biography for God knows how long, and every time I try to get it, it's either out of publication or it's too expensive and I haven't got the money. So now I have the money, I'm going to go and have a look in the bookshop and see if they've got it. I might also take a trip to Lush and buy some of my shampoo soap, because it's getting really thin now and I don't think it's going to last many more washes before I have to get a new one. So if I get it today, it means I don't have to go out again to get another one. So yeah, I think that's it. I might just pop in Boots and get me some more deodorant, because I will be running out soon, and saves me having to do multiple trips. I can just do one trip. So and I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Very large, probably at about 6'1", 250 pounds. It had
Let me finish first. So we've just rocked up to the shopping centre. It looks really busy actually. I've got my mask, I've got my voucher, I've got my wallet, so hopefully it can just be in and out and done within the hour. So wish me luck. So back from the shopping centre. It was a little unusual visiting today because it's the first time I've been since a lot of the new rules are coming, like with face masks and stuff. It was nice to see that most people were following the rules and wearing masks, but probably about 5% of people wasn't, and just wandering around, weren't following the one-way system and stuff. So yeah, that was a little frustrating, but luckily I weren't there for long enough, so it didn't really affect me too much, luckily. But hopefully I won't have to go back, although as you'll see from my haul I might have to. But so let me show you what I bought. So the main reason I went was to get some new sports bras, as I think I might have said earlier, like my sports bras do give me no support at all when I'm running, so yeah, I needed to get some new ones. They might not be the right size. I don't know what size I am now, because we've kind of like finished our breastfeeding journey now. Bubs has decided he's had enough, so yeah, I have a feeling I might be changing somewhat. So yeah, hoping they fit. But they are like the high impact ones, so they should be good for running. I've heard they're really good, so I'm going to try those. I also found these in there. They're not like short shorts, but they're cropped leggings, and they also have like this mesh. So there's like holes in them, so obviously make them breathable, and they're quite thin as well. So hopefully it means that they'll be quite good to run in. I don't know if you can see. they're kind of see-through. So, but they're meant to be good for running when it's high intensity exercise. So yeah, gonna give those a go. And I bought my soap. This is the shampoo soap, so it's vegan and also it's like plastic free, chemical free, it's all natural ingredients and stuff. I absolutely have fallen in love with this stuff since I started using it back in February, I think. So I've had 2 so far, so this is my 3rd one. It's £8 from Lush. It's a bit more expensive than obviously buying your usual shampoo, but it's just so easy to use and I've had no problems with it whatsoever, and it just smells so nice. And I've got a little tin that I keep them in. So my other one's going to run out pretty soon and it's just going to become like a little nub like the other one has, so hopefully one day I can merge them all together and just use them as one big hybrid soap. So that will be the fate of this one, I'm assuming. But yeah, that's the thing, I'm trying to work out how many washes I get from them. I'm pretty sure I got a lot less washes from the last one than I did from the first one, but I don't know. But but yeah, so I'd highly recommend them if you can. I also got this for Bubs while I was in Waterstones. I just thought all his books are absolutely destroyed at the moment because he just keeps ripping them apart, and we can't get him like pop-up books or anything that you can read, anything that's got paper in, because he just rips to pieces. So I got this one that I thought was really cute because like you can like pull these out, if I can do it. So yeah, I thought, because he loves like cars and planes and bikes, he loves all that sort of stuff, so I thought I'd give a go with this, and he seemed to be quite taken by it. So I need to take it downstairs because obviously it's currently upstairs with me at the moment. But yeah, I just thought that was really cute. Bit expensive to what I normally pay out, but I don't mind. I'm getting all soap in my bed. And then last but not least is this. I've been waiting for ages to get hold of this book. Like, ever since we saw the play of Hamilton, I really wanted to find out more about like the whole history of it, because obviously in British schools you don't get taught about the American Revolution. So when we went to see the play, I was kind of like, I don't know who any of these people are other than like George Washington and Jefferson and stuff. So so I thought, I heard that it was quite a big and thorough biography, because this was actually what Lin-Manuel Miranda read, which inspired the play. So so that's why I was like, if I'm going to read one, it's got to be by, I think it's Ron Chernow. And he was the historic advisor as well behind the musical. So so yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to reading it. As you can see, it's really thick. I think it's like 800 pages or something. It's massive. But I love a historical like biography. Like, my office is full of them, so I'm so looking forward to reading this. It's been 2 years since we've seen the play, so it's about time I started actually reading the historical facts behind it. So excited about it. This is your new book. What'd you get?
Show mummy it.
You're going to show me the book? What's it got in it? Is that a plane? Wow, that's amazing. How cool is that? Wow, well done. Well done. Can't you get it back in? Push! Push! Yeah! There you go. Just cooking dinner of my vegan spag bol with all the veggies. So on that note, just while dinner's cooking, I'm going to say thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, then please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media. I'll leave all the links down below. And on that note, I'll say I love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye!